What's going on YouTube? Baby Mechanic here, and today I'll be showing you how to replace the front and rear shocks on this 2007 Lexus RX350. Now this works for many Lexus models, I believe, from the 300 to the many different years of the 350s and maybe even the 400s. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I am gonna show you guys only one side with the front and rear, and they're pretty much the same steps, exact things on the opposite side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the driver's side, front and rear, how to get started on these two. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So first, you want to go ahead and jack the vehicle up. Make sure you got some secure jack stands to secure the vehicle. Then go ahead and take off your wheels. Then come under the hood. What we're going to need to access is under this. Let me see if I can actually show you. Kind of. You guys see those top bolts for the shocks? We have to remove this so we can remove the nuts. So there's a strip here that this car is missing. Now it hangs onto these little clips. If you have it, just go ahead and very slowly kind of play with them and they'll come off. Don't yank on it too hard because you could rip it and it won't go back on. Then we have some 14 millimeters, three 14 millimeters, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and take these off. This one we might be able to kind of sneak that back in there, just like that. These three little things come off. So then we're probably gonna most likely be able to remove our windshield wipers, just like that. Go ahead and do the same thing for this side. Okay, so just like that, got the windshield wipers off. I had to put the camera down and use both hands for this because you have to kind of do a little bit of pulling to get that off. Anyway, so now, again, this car doesn't have these clips that go here and one on this side. So what we should be able to do is kind of pick these up. Now there, as you see, these clips is what it clips into. So you kind of want to make sure you aren't breaking those. So you go ahead and throw a little screwdriver or something under these. As you pull up a little bit, you'll be able to get them to come off. Then you just pull down and away from the windshield glass. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down, use both hands to get this off and show you guys what it looks like. Now we got that cover out of here. And now we're able to access the three 14 millimeter nuts that are for the shocks. As you see, this side and over there. So we're not gonna loosen these up yet. We're gonna come down here. I already took this off, but this is just right here. You go ahead and pull sides right here, comes out, whatever. 12 millimeter here. You got an 18 millimeter right there. This is aftermarket sway bar end link, so you might have a different nut here with different size, but this one's 18 millimeter. Then we got some 22s right here, and once all that comes off, we go up there and remove these 14 millimeters. So to get started, I'm gonna go ahead and grab all my sockets and I'll go and show you guys. Get this 12 millimeter out so we can, just like that, we have freed up these brake lines from the strut, the sway bar end link. Now we go ahead and move on to the two 22 millimeters. Now that these are off, just want to go ahead and smack these out of there. Now I'm gonna put the camera down and use a screwdriver and get these bolts out of there. Okay, once you're able to get these 2 bolts out, as you see, the knuckle kind of falls and the shock is now ready to go. Now we just go ahead, come up here, take off the 3 14 mils. Okay, just like that, you want to go ahead and loosen these up. Now, you don't want to take these off all the way. You want to go ahead and leave it just till the very end. So now, as you see, this is hanging pretty much completely loose. Now you want to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down. You want to have one hand here, and with one hand, you want to go ahead and unscrew these so you can do this by yourself. Now, if you have someone else to help you, that would be wonderful, just so they can hold the shock and you just zap these off and it comes off. But if you're just solo, just like me today, you want to go ahead and hold hand here, and with the other hand, twist these off. After completing those steps, we now have removed the front strut. Now I'm going to show you guys how to move on to the rear ones. So for this vehicle, it's an all-wheel drive, and it's almost the exact same process as the front. As you see, we have the same exact looking assembly. So we're going to have to go ahead and start off with the brake line bolt, then move on to the sway bar end link nut, and then go ahead and remove these 2. Now, some of you guys might be like, okay, that's fine, but how do you remove this top part here? Let me show you. So this one's a little bit tricky. It's in the trunk. You just go back here, open the trunk. It's going to be right under these things. How do you remove that? You just simply from under, get your hand under there, bam. These come off. There's your bolts. 1, 2, 3. So you want to go ahead and remove those 3. I believe those might be also a 14 mil. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, everything I'm showing you is the same exact process on the other side. So just go ahead and follow these steps. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to remove these now. Okay, we got the 14 mil for the sway bar end link. Brake line is a 10 millimeter. These 2 are 19 millimeters. Before you go ahead and take this last bolt out and you drop this knuckle, you want to go ahead and remove this 10 millimeter so you can go ahead and Jesus Christ, get that out, because then it would be pulling too much on it and it would create too much tension. Once again, using a screwdriver, you want to go ahead and hammer both of these bolts out. Now that our shock is completely loose over here, we want to go ahead to the top here and remove our 3 bolts. All right, guys, just like that. Got the rear one out as well. There is a 12 millimeter right there that holds in this part of that brake line as well that I forgot to show you guys. You want to go ahead and take that off as well. So we had that 12, 14, 10, and the 2 bolts, the 3 bolts up top, and yeah, the front and rear shocks now are out. So I hope this did help you guys out. Go ahead and repeat that same exact process that I showed you guys for both front and rear to go ahead and put in your new assemblies. If this video did help you guys, please go ahead and drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace.